Yo, what is up, my Walmart bags, Target bags, Amazon bags, whatever y'all identify as? It's your boy Percho here, and today we are going to be talking about YT Awake. If you don't know who YT Awake is, he's basically a Clash Royale streamer who streams on Twitch and TikTok. He's been talked about on TikTok, and there's a lot of videos on him. You can look it up, of people trying getting banned from his live streams, trolling him, and basically it's kind of hilarious, though I will admit that, but it's kind of rude at the same time. So basically, you may be wondering, why are people making videos on him of speedrunning to get banned from him? Well, Awake is really known for banning or blocking people from his live whenever they talk shit about him, or if they say like, "L, you lost, you suck, quit the game, delete the game." He's gonna block them. But I will say this: it's not always his fault or him. It's also his moderators who do his job for him. And people will hate on anyone. Even the nicest person on earth is going to get some form of hate. It's unfortunate in today's world. It's the internet. But Awake, what he does is that when people are, even being trying to be not being nice to him or something like that, he's still going to ban him. On his Twitch chat, he bans trolls. Even when they compliment him, saying you're a good streamer, he bans them because apparently he claims that they're trolls. Which, I mean, it's a pretty high possibility that they are trolls. But what if they're not? What if they're actually genuinely being serious? But you can never tell. You can't really tell from that. But here's another thing. He likes to give his haters attention. And what he means by that is that he reads his haters' comments out loud, and he just blocks them. And here's what I'm gonna say. Why do you continue giving your haters attention? All you're doing is you're basically doing no good. You're doing more harm than good. Another thing I like to say is that, as I said in the beginning, he likes to play Splash Yard. That's what he's also known for. But when he starts constantly losing, he goes on a losing streak, he blames Supercell and matchmaking, all that.
Dude, Supercell is the worst fucking company ever! And they wonder why the game's fucking dying? Maybe because you don't fucking balance it, bro! Every game is the same fucking game!
Which, to an extent, getting bad matchups or getting hard countered is one of the worst things in Clash Royale. And it's even worse when the opponent BMs you, thinking that they're better than you. But what he does instead also is that he also likes to trash talk about Splash Yard. He's saying Splash Yard is one of the worst decks in Clash Royale. But Awake, here's the thing. How come you talk shit about Splash Yard when you yet continue playing it? You're saying all these things about Splash Yard, and yet you still play it, which makes no sense at all. What if you're having a hard time winning with Splash Yard? Why don't you try other decks, other meta decks, like Lavaloon or Minor Poison, any other meta decks? Why don't you try playing those? I mean, you said in your streams before that you're good at Hog EQ. Why don't you play Hog EQ? I mean, he also plays a Graveyard Freeze with Mighty Miner, but even then he still sometimes has a hard time winning with that. Again, if you're having a hard time winning with that, why don't you just play other meta decks, like I said before? quit trash talking about the deck that you're constantly losing to, and instead play other meta decks. And Awake, if you somehow stumble across this video, look, what I'm about to tell you, you don't have to listen to me. You really don't. I'm just a random stranger on the internet with like 8 subscribers. I'm just a small dude, alright? You don't have to listen to me. That's your preference. That's up to you. If you don't want to listen, that's fine. I could care less. But you stop giving these haters attention, because all you're not doing any good. You're not doing anything good. All you're doing is you're just gonna attract more attention. You're just gonna attract more haters to come in your streams. And what I'm gonna defend him this again is that some of his haters will just make more accounts or go on their alt accounts just to hate on him again. Which at that point, if you're just making a new account or just going on a different account just to hate on someone, at that point you're just weird. You're just obsessed. But why don't you just quit giving these people attention, or just let your moderators do the job for you? Why don't you let your moderators block the haters? I mean, they do that already. So, why don't you just let them do your job for them? And another thing, like I just said before, if you're having a hard time playing with Splash Yard or Graveyard Freeze, play other meta decks. Just stop complaining about when you can't win. And I'm not trying to be mean here, trying to be rude. I'm just saying, like, at least try out some other decks. And if those cards in those meta decks aren't high leveled enough, then why don't you focus on leveling them up? And you can start playing those cards instead of just relying on Splash Yard. But again, I guess we're going to end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, because it will really help the channel out in the future and right now. But seriously though, Awake, if again, for the last time, if you do stumble across this video, you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just a random guy on the internet with only 8 subs. But one last thing, just quit giving people attention. Quit getting baited into these haters, because all you're doing is just giving them more attention, and you're giving them a reaction. And yeah, that's it. And also, I apologize if I speak a little weirdly in this video or in my videos in general. But anyways, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Hey, like, E-Giant on defense!